Hello everyone, my name is Mateo Salvador. Welcome back to another episode of Run8. We are here at Industry K&O, and we have some tankers to switch today. However, we are not going to use that GP40 to the left. No, we are not, because Run8 Update 7 just released today, and with it came a free brand new toy that's going to help us switch these tankers out. Are you ready to see what Update 7 has given us? Drum roll, please. Ta-da! That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Update number 7 has given us a free industry switcher, and we're going to play with it today. As you can see, it's quite small, but it does look really, really good. And cool thing with this is that we no longer need to use GP40s to service our bigger industries. Now we can just use this. So the goal for today is that we are going to use this industry switcher, the brand new one with Update 7, to move these empties to the yard over there. And then these cars here are loaded, and we're going to bring them here so that the industry can service them. That is the task for today. I have not seen the inside of the switcher yet, so how about we just see what this thing has to offer? A couple things that I read about this switcher is it does not have multiple unit capabilities. So essentially, you cannot attach 2 or more of these together and operate them all from one cab. They are all independently controlled on their own. And I should also mention that to spawn them in, you go to the consist editor, and they are located under Other, and it is the TrackMobile. However, with that said, I imagine that you could probably have a manned helper with this. So let's just say you have somebody in this one here controlling it. In multiplayer, you could probably have someone in this one controlling it as well. And you're just kind of, it's like you're doing multiple units, but instead of one unit controlling the whole thing, it's 2 different people controlling both of them. I don't know, it'll be something we'll have to try out. But anyways, with that said, let's not waste any more time. We're going to take a look at this switcher here. Look at this. So, Shift 11, we have my Conductor here. He looks mad. My Conductor looks mad. I do not know why. We're just not going to give him eye contact. Look at that. He's... Jeez. I don't know. Anyways, here is the cab. We have like a steering wheel. What is this? Not sure what that is. We can't click that. Can we click anything here? Yes, we can. Headlights. Check that out. We have headlights, a dome light. What the heck's a dome light? Is that... Oh, that's that right there, I assume. Or maybe not. Wait, is there a light above? Oh. Wait, does that... Oh, no, there's the beacon. Oh, that's so good. You can control the beacon. That's amazing. Then what the heck is the dome light? Is it that? I assume that it would be. Hold on. Let's make it nighttime. Wait. Let's... If I hit dome... No, it's not that. What the heck is the dome light? Maybe I need to start the locomotive. You know what? Let's start it up real quick. Is there a way to start it up? No. Okay. Ooh. Key. Oh, look at that. You can actually... Oh, that's cool. So you can actually start it from inside the cab. That's amazing. Check it out. And now it is running. Nice. Does that mean that we can now use the dome light? No, we cannot. I'm not exactly sure what that does then. Because I would assume that the dome light would be that, but it doesn't appear to be working. Wait, maybe there's something else I'm missing here? Ah, okay. Wait, maybe that did it? No. Okay, it didn't do it. Huh, that's weird. Alright, well, that's fine. Let's just make it daytime then. Now, before we get this thing started, some other things that we have in here, except for the buttons. You can open up the door. I would assume that you can also open up this door. Okay, that's, whoopsies. They're gonna have to fix that. For windshield wipers, gravity is just a suggestion, but that's okay. We can look past it. Alright, so if we hit V on the keyboard, we don't have working wipers yet. But that's okay. That's alright. That's okay. Does this thing work here? No, I don't think that this works. That's okay, though. Let's close the door there. and we will get this thing running. All right, we're going to get this thing started here. If you've ever worked with the high railer, it essentially operates in the same way that that one does. So if I release the brake, and one thing that's going to make it really difficult is that there's no speed controls or anything. So if we release the parking brake and I put my reverser in reverse, plus on the numpad makes you go faster, minus slows you down, and I believe that if you stop, the parking brake automatically activates, right? No. Maybe? No. Okay, the parking brake does not automatically activate. Wait, what the heck's going on here? Oh, it's... What the heck? Do you hear that? Wait, am I missing something, like, really obvious? You hear that? Wait, stop. I'm hearing a reverser click, but I don't know where it is. Okay, and then if I hit plus, we'll move this way. Okay, we're learning. So plus on the numpad is the throttle, minus is the brake, and then basically your reverser controls are the same. So yeah, pretty much works just like the high railer. It's a little bit difficult because the screen doesn't work. On the high railer, let me just take a look at it real quick. I always use that screen to see what I'm doing, because look, when I hit plus on the keyboard, you can see right there what it says, and then when I use minus, that's essentially the brake, and then you can see the reverser, you can see your speed. This one doesn't have that, but that's okay, we'll eventually get used to it. So with that said, why don't we just get to work here? Wait, what's the horn? Ah, it's the default one. How about we switch that? We are going to use... I think I have one for the high railer, don't I? Here it is. I mean, maybe? Alright, here's the horn. Okay, so it's got a beefier train horn than I was imagining. Thank you, Walters Railroad. Yeah, that's got a beefier horn than I was imagining. There we go. That's the... It's called the TrackMobile. Okay, so it's got a beefier horn than I was thinking. I guess the high rail horn might not necessarily be... Let's see, do I have a beefier horn then? Alright, I found a horn for this. This is the K5 LAR24_19. I believe you can find this over on the Run8 enhancement server. Or there's this one. No, we're going to use this one. There we go. And I would also like to point out that this thing does not have a working bell. So I just turned on the bell, and there's no bell sound. So that is good to know. Well, with that said, let's get these cars switched. You know what would be really nice is if my conductor wasn't in the way. Alright, I got rid of my conductor, I threw him out and fired him. So, let's switch these cars around. What we will do is we will take those cars just there, we will pull them out, and then we'll grab the second set and we will push them over there to where those empties are sitting, and then we will put the loaded cars there to get serviced by the industry. So with that said, let's get this show on the road. Ooh, nice horn. Alright, let's do this. And you know what? I will open up the door so that we can better see everything. I'm not exactly sure how much power this thing has, so while we are doing this, it'll be a good opportunity to kind of see how it works and everything. For all I know, it could be the most, like, underpowered piece of machinery ever, and maybe you would never want to use it. Maybe having a GP40 sitting on the side would be the better option. Okay, there we go. We will just leave this here. And we can get the brake hoses connected. So let's put it there. That's already open. Oh, I hate when it does that. Okay, put that to open. There we go. And then that'll go to half. And we'll start filling up the air pressure, which you can just see right there. Okay, now we can open it up all the way, and we'll release the brakes. And let's just see what excuse me, English. Why are you backing up, sir? Sir? Stop. Okay. I release the brake and the whole train starts rolling. What is the power? Wow. So this train really doesn't have a lot of power. Look at that. 0.6 horsepower per ton. That's not a lot. And you got to think, these are empty. These aren't even loaded. And that's how little power this thing has. Wow. Okay. Okay, I was figuring it wasn't going to have a lot of power, but I was thinking it was going to have a little more juice than this. All right, well, with that said, how about we pull these out, and we'll connect it to these other empties, and then we'll shove it into the little yard over there. Okay. All right. I'll put it forward. We'll release the brake. Hing! Wow, this thing really does not have the power, does it? Wow, this thing does not have power. Okay, we're kind of going. Wow, do you hear the engine? Wow, do you hear that engine? This thing is really struggling. Okay, this thing has a lot less power than I thought. It's fine, we're going very slowly. Wow, are we going to have a diesel engine runaway? Jeez. What kind of RPMs is this thing able to run on? Alright, maybe we won't do this then. Let's stop. And let's see what the shoving power is like on this. Let's back this thing up and see what the pushing power is like. Because, wow, this thing has a lot of power. Okay, it's really good pushing. It sucks at pulling. Okay, that's good to know. Look at this thing. So, one thing to know is that it's really good at pushing, bad at pulling. However, this is a negative 0.7% grade, so maybe it's just struggling going uphill. We could deem it as that. Here, let's, where are we going to put this? We're going to put this over with that set right there. Okay. Okay, here we go. So, we learned one thing. Pulling really is terrible. Pushing is good. So, if you're going to use this locomotive, you know, try to make it as a pusher, I think, is what you want to do. You definitely don't want to do what we were doing. We were trying to pull all those cars, and it just wasn't working. We're going to have to do some other testing in this episode to see how it works. But we will do that after we are done switching. Are we good here, do you reckon? Probably here. There we go. Let's stop the train. Wow, this thing has terrible brakes. Okay. Oh, wow. All right, that's one way to stop it. All right, wait, stop. Okay, let's put this in neutral. Let's close that. Let's open up the coupler. And what we're going to do is we're going to grab one of the loaded sets here, and we're going to pull it into that track that we just brought these empties from. All right, let's go. Hello? Are you good? Wait, why do you... Okay, hold on. There we go. Okay. I was going to say, why isn't this thing moving? But no, it's because I had it in neutral. There we go. Now we're moving forward. Let's grab that set just there. Right there will do. We'll stop this. Now, can I stand on the side of this? I sure can do. And that's the only place that I can stand. So, actually, you know what? Let's see all the different seating positions. Okay, that's the only seating position. I can also stand here if I wanted to, but I can't actually stand on the platform. All right, cool. Well, that's okay. All right, let's back this thing up. Would you do horn signals on a switcher locomotive? I know that 3 horns is obviously the reversing, but would you do that if you're running an industry switcher? I mean, maybe. It would make sense, right? Because I imagine that if you're in a yard like this, there is a chance that people could be walking around the facility, maybe even vehicles, and it would be a good idea to let them know, hey, I am moving. Okay, so this here is 8 loaded tankers. That right there that we just dropped off was 8 empty tankers. Let's see what the horsepower per ton is. 0.1. So, wow, this thing has terrible, the world's worst horsepower. Alright, moment of truth. Does this thing have the horsepower? Oh, wait. Oh, it's trying. It's trying. Wait, look, it's trying. Nope, we do not have the power. Alright, that's good to know. And you know what the problem with this is that since we don't have multiple unit connectors, we can't put 3 of these switchers together to pull this. And it might be because we're on a grade here. So we'll have to try this out on a flatter area. Okay, well that's good to know. With that said, let's let's back this thing up. And let's grab those other empties. Hello? Do you mind? There we go. Let's grab those other empties and let's put them into the little yard here. And then maybe we'll use that GP40 to pull these tankers in. Alright, let's go. Oh, there we go. Alright, there we go. What is the top speed of this thing? I am a little curious. Why don't we just try right now? 30 miles an hour is what I'm going right now. 32 miles an hour. 35 miles an hour looks to be the top speed. Nope, 36, 37, 38. I'm going 40. Okay, so I went to 40. I realized I'm hopping the switch, but it's perfectly fine. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to get out. Let's move this for proper train handling, and that's already flipped. Let's go grab those loaded over there and put them in the yard. Okay. Oh, stop, stop, stop. Ooh, nice. All right, let's just back it up a little bit more. There we go. That's fine. Put that in neutral, and you know what's something I wonder? The beacons. The fact that the beacon switch is clickable, and we can turn the beacon on or off. I wonder if they have it now, so that in some of these locomotives that have beacons, can you turn the beacon on and off now? I do wonder. We'll have to check that out. Okay, real quick, let's just check this out. The beacon is flashing, and the answer is no. We cannot currently turn the beacons on or off on other locomotives yet. As you can see, it says not yet implemented. So that answers that question. Out of curiosity, though. Huh, weird. So you can turn the beacon on or off on this, but you can't turn it off through the menu here. You can only turn it off in the cab. So that's good to know. All right, well, with that said, let's shove these into the yard here, and where should I put these? Yeah, I'm gonna put these right here. Nobody saw this. Nobody saw the fact that I was about to crash into a loaded tanker. You know, it's perfectly fine. Nobody saw that. Although, look at that. I'm going 5 miles an hour right now uphill, so that's actually interesting. Oh, what happened? I have a split condition because Mateo's a moron. Ah, Mateo is a moron. The answer is... Whoops, I have a split condition because somebody didn't check their switches. Awesome. Alright, don't mind me. I just did some magic. You do not need to know what I did to do this. Hello? Why do you not want to function? Hello? Okay, there we go. For some reason, the thing didn't want to move. But now it's moving, so we're fine. Okay, let's not smash the train together now. Oh, it's so heavy. Oh, man, this thing really has terrible brakes. You know, after I was like, wow, the brakes are amazing. No, the brakes are not great. All right, we'll just leave it here, and when the LS917J local comes by, they will pick up these empties and bring them back to UP Bakersfield. So let's go. There we go. Bam. All right, you know what? We're going to try this just one more time. Before we end the episode, I was going to say let's use the GP40s to put these in. However, this is just a single-player world that I'm not going to come back to ever again. So I figured, why don't we just try this again and see if maybe, just maybe, we can pull these loaded tankers into the facility here. It is just 1 horsepower per ton, so it's very, very, very weak. Alright, let's try this again. Let's just see what this does. I already removed the brake and everything. Okay. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, this thing right here is running at full power, and it's not moving. And all the brakes are released and everything. So, yep, this thing's not moving. Oh, man. All right, so with that, actually, you know what? I am just curious about something. What if we were to cut this in half? Like, let's just say we cut it right here. Would we be able to pull 4 of the tankers instead? Wait, no, it'd be right here. Right? This is 8. Okay, yeah. Let's cut it right here and see if maybe we can pull it. Okay, stop. Okay, and now let's see if we can pull this forward. Okay, I mean, it's doing it. It's not moving very fast, but we're definitely moving. We're going half a mile. I mean, we're basically crawling. Now, what is the horsepower here? 0.3, so it's not much better, to be honest. I mean, we're moving. That's better than nothing. We're going 1 mile an hour. Guys, I think we broke something. The locomotive is now smoking. That's probably not a good thing. Whew, we blew a turbo. That's not good. And we're only going 2.3 miles an hour. I mean, I guess it makes sense. We're overworking the engine, aren't we? Yeah, there's no way we would have pulled all 8 of those cars here. We're almost going 3 miles an hour. Huh. Well, you know what? With magic, we'll fix the turbo issue. There we go. Did you guys know that that was a failure, by the way? I didn't know that this was a failure until very recently. And I actually had an AI spawn with it, which I thought was kind of interesting. It's fine. It's fine. We can fix it on the spot. There we go. Alright, well this locomotive here is really chugging. We're going 5.5 miles an hour. And I can't go any faster than this. Ooh, 5.6 now. What is the gradient, by the way, on this little stretch here? 0.74. So it's not a serious grade, but for a tiny locomotive like this, it's definitely something to be cautious about. Our beacon light is on, so that way cars, I guess, know that we're coming. It's fine. Oh, wow. Nope, we're losing speed. We're losing speed. 4 miles an hour. We're losing speed. My rail driver is... Wow, we're rapidly losing speed. 2.5. 2 miles an hour now. Okay, yep, we're stopping. Well, look at that. 1.18. Yeah, we're stopping. We can't go any further. Yep, we can't do it. We're stuck here. All right, well, we're rolling down a hill. Yeah, we're rolling down the hill here, so you know what, that's fine. We can just put on the emergency brake, use the Shift F5 muscle, and stop the train right there. I want to go back to that one video we watched at the beginning. Hold on. Alright, to be honest with you, this locomotive here sounds like it's struggling as well. Listen to that. I mean, it's definitely chugging as well. So with that said, it's a nice little locomotive. It doesn't have a lot of power, but it can get the job done. I mean, maybe instead of pulling all 4, we have to pull it in sets of 2s. I don't know. We could definitely find places to use this. By the way, it also doesn't help the fact that we are on a massive gradient. That doesn't help anything either. So you know what? Let's do one more thing. Before we end today's episode, let's do one more thing. Alright, so I'd like to point that KNO is on like a 1.2% gradient. So the fact that the switcher can't move it, I should have chose a different location, to be honest. So with that said, we are here in Waycross on a flat section of track. And we're going to see, can the switcher pull these locomotives on these loaded tankers, there's 8 of them here, on a flat piece of track. So let's try that out. We will, let's release the parking brake here, put it in forwards, and let's move. Okay, it's kind of doing it. 0.1 horsepower per ton. It's kind of doing it, but it's also struggling. Okay, that's fine. Let's stop it here. And let's see, if I was to cut the train in half, would we be able to do it? I need to back up. So even on a flat section of track, it does seem to struggle quite a bit. Can I do it now? Maybe? Okay, I mean, we are doing it. We're pulling. Okay. All right, cool. Yeah, we're doing it. Okay, well, oops. Let Mateo just, you know, alt-tab out of the game while he's at it. We got to play with the little switcher here. I will just say it definitely doesn't have a lot of power. But it's a cool little thing to help you switch some of your industries. So, you know, if you want to use this, it'll definitely add a new challenge. And I gotta say, it definitely is a cool little piece of kit. Doesn't have a lot of power. I mean, this here is 4 loaded. And we're going at a max of 5 miles an hour right now. Almost 6 miles an hour I'm going. And, you know, I mean, it'll get the job done. I was thinking when I first looked at this that maybe this could be a replacement for our GP40s. At industries like Rayonier, I like to have a GP40 as like a yard switcher because it's very common at an industry of this size that you have to switch cars in and out of the service areas, put them into the storage facility, and then pull cars from the storage facility and put them into the service area. It's very common at an industry like this. And having a little tiny switcher like this could definitely help out with that. But considering it's not very powerful, I don't think it'll ever replace a locomotive like this one, but it's definitely a cool little locomotive to have around, because sometimes you only need to switch out maybe 1 or 2 cars, and it would make more sense to just pull this out than pulling the entire GP40. So yeah. Maybe one day we'll get a locomotive like the SW1000, and we can replace the GP40 as our industry switcher. But until then, the GP40 is here to stay. We just have a new toy now to help us move cars around industries. But with that said, that's going to do it. Thank you for watching. If you would like to play with the switcher, it comes for free with update number 7. And that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. See you later. Peace.